Chapter 1. Penetrating into Earth's Life. Zarthene, from a distant planet, came to Earth with a mission. Aliens like him are still living around us. The lush, green fields of Regency England lay untouched by the soft light of dawn, peaceful and unaware as a foreign vessel pierced their tranquility. The craft descended gracefully, an otherworldly presence amidst the mist, its shape a mystery of light and shadow. From within emerged Zarthene Cornith, disguised as a wealthy human eccentric, stepping out onto the secluded land like a fallen star seeking refuge. Tall and lean, Zarthene moved with grace and precision. His regal demeanor was heightened by his perfectly styled black hair and piercing blue eyes that seemed to hold untold secrets. He paused at the threshold, taking in the stillness of this earthly realm, a stark contrast to the constant energy of his own dimension. His slender figure blended with the early morning light, creating an ethereal silhouette against the dewy grass. Zarthene's elongated head turned, his expressive eyes reflecting the colors of a world on the brink of awakening.
With a grace that belied his foreign nature, he stepped down from the spacecraft, the verdant blades bending beneath shoes tailored not for terrestrial soil but for galaxies beyond. The morning air, cool and untainted, brushed against his skin, a sensation at once novel and invigorating. His attire, an exquisite fabrication of materials both terrestrial and extraterrestrial, whispered of wealth and prestige. His presence here was no caprice of fate. It was a meticulously crafted endeavor, each step imbued with intent. Zarthene extended his senses, those psychic tendrils invisible yet omnipotent, stretching outward like gossamer threads to scan the surroundings. He sought the pulse of life, the flicker of consciousness that might bear witness to his arrival. His mind, a fortress of discipline and power, combed through the quietude, ensuring his clandestine descent remained veiled from prying eyes.
In these moments, he was both sentinel and savior, guardian of his own secrets as much as he would be of this nascent world. There was a poetry to it, the silent communion between being and cosmos, an intimacy that transcended species or planet. Zarthene felt the profound isolation of his task, yet within him surged a current of connection to these people, these humans whose lives orbited in ignorance of the star's shared lineage. Assured of his solitude, he allowed himself the luxury of anticipation. Earth, with all its chaos and charm, beckoned him with the promise of complexity, challenge, and perhaps, amidst the dance of chance encounters, the kindling of a love profound and transformative. Here, in this unassuming corner of a bygone era, Zarthene Cornith began his sojourn among mankind, his heart fortified by purpose, his mind already weaving the tapestry of a destiny entwined with this blue-green jewel of the cosmos.
Zarthene Cornith, a figure of alien grace cloaked in the guise of an eccentric human billionaire, stood at the threshold of Citraseco Dynamics, the embodiment of his first strategic investment on Earth. The company's headquarters glittered like a shard of the future nestled in the heart of Regency England, its sleek glass facade reflecting the dawn's early light with a promise of tomorrow. He had chosen this enterprise for its nascent brilliance, a seedling of potential that he would nurture into a towering tree of innovation. As he passed through the lobby, the air hummed with the electricity of creation, whispers of artificial intelligence and quantum computing merging with the clack of abacuses and rustle of ledger pages.
"Mr. Cornith," greeted the CEO, a woman whose sharp gaze belied her youth, her intellect a match for the machines that were her life's work. "Your vision for Citraseco is already revolutionizing our trajectory." "Call it a confluence of fortunate insights, Ms. Hathaway," Zarthene replied, his voice a melody of otherworldly resonance. "Together, we shall shepherd humanity to vistas yet unimagined." As weeks turned to months, Citraseco Dynamics grew into a titan, its tendrils reaching into every corner of industry, a leviathan fed by the streams of Zarthene's alien foresight. He became a fixture among the elite, his presence at galas and symposiums as eagerly anticipated as the turning of the tides.
It was at one of these exclusive gatherings that he found himself in the presence of Vance Faulkner, a towering figure with an air of authority and success. His broad shoulders and sharp features were indications of his powerful status. Dressed in a bespoke navy suit, crisp white shirt, and silver tie, he exuded confidence and control. Their conversations were like a game of chess played out in a grand ballroom filled with high society onlookers, each move disguised as polite small talk. They were among the elite crowd, surrounded by aristocracy's shadows cast by Faulkner's business empire over the English countryside. "Quarneth," Faulkner began, his tone a blend of curiosity and concealed steel, "your Citrusecco is a marvel. But tell me, what is the source of your uncanny prescience?" "Ah, Mir Faulkner," Zarthan smiled, his eyes holding galaxies within their depths. "One might say it is the fruit of looking beyond the horizon, where time whispers its secrets to those who listen." "Indeed." Faulkner narrowed his eyes, a predator scenting the air. "Perhaps a partnership might afford me the same acuity?" "Partnerships are delicate dances, Mr. Faulkner," Zarthan countered smoothly, his mind brushing against the edges of Faulkner's intent, feeling the jagged hunger there. "And I am selective with whom I share the floor."
The music swelled, a crescendo that masked the silent battle of wits. Zarthin moved through the throng, his form both alien and achingly human, his investment a veiled weapon against the coming storm. He could not foresee the shape of the war that loomed, nor the role Citrusecco's innovations would play, but he felt the threads of destiny draw tight around his heart. For now, he danced in the gravity of this world, each step a measure of time, each glance an echo of a love story, yet written across the stars. Welcome to Chapter 2, The Bond of Love. Although they disguise themselves as outsiders from another world, once they immerse themselves in human life, they still abide by the universal law of connection, bound by love.